started following the law.
I like to believe three's a charm.
Today we will talk about the movie What Men Want. The movie begins with Agent Ali Davis talking on the phone with Glenn about Sports Illustrated while doing cardio. Now we are introduced to Ali's assistant, Brandon. Notifications keep popping up, and Ali tells him to delete the dating app lovefinders.com, created by Marie, which he agrees to do. While walking toward the elevator, Ali sees a neighbor and calls him Captain M. Funktastic. That's close enough to the actual name. Both Ali and Brandon try to get his attention. Yes, Brandon likes men. Unfortunately for both of them, the Sigma male listens to the American Psycho soundtrack and has no time for women. The pair arrive at the office and meet Ethan. Ali gathers with the other guys for a meeting where her boss, Nick, is getting ready to select the new senior VP. Nick tosses a football to his pick, and Ali intercepts it, thinking it's for her. Of course, it's not. It's Eddie, a guy sitting 2 seats next to her. She later speaks to her boss and asks him if this might be a big mistake for him, which he confirms. He says that she doesn't have the ability and, for that reason, isn't entitled. Afterward, she goes to the gym to meet her dad and starts practicing boxing. She has a conversation about signing a contract with Jamal Berry. Afterward, she has dinner with her father, where she sees Will, and they start introducing themselves. She compliments the drink, and Will tells her he made it himself. The next morning, Will's son comes into the room, and Ali gets mad at him because he hadn't told her he was married. She leaves the room. On reaching the photo studio, Ali is introduced to Jamal Berry's father and Lisa, who is a basketball star. Lisa says she doesn't want to be on the front page of the magazine with Jamal on it. Ali agrees and has a contract with her, which upsets Jamal's father, who says he doesn't want to be a part of the photo shoot. Ali has a reunion with her friends, where one of her friends introduces a psychic she found on Facebook. During a conversation, Ali expresses that she has a problem at work. The woman says there's a man who does not want her to succeed, and there's also a man with whom she will have a relationship, and his name begins with W. She then pours a cup of tea made from the Fei Lugawu plant and asks her to take a sip. Afterward, they go to have drinks at the club and start dancing. Ali accidentally hits herself and falls to the ground. She wakes up at the hospital, and the doctor says that he will check her vitals once more before releasing her. She then tells him that she heard what he said about some dude shoving a hairdryer up his ass. The doctor looks shocked and says nothing. After some time, she hears again about drinking and cocaine, which makes her uncomfortable. Later, her friend and assistant come to visit her. On the way to her office, Brandon thinks in his mind, "At least I don't have to peel used condoms off your back today." This makes Ali tell him not to talk without moving his mouth and not to say rude things to her boss. He confronts her, saying he didn't say it. In shock, he says, "Are you reading my mind?" She yells at him and tells him that she can hear his inner thoughts. They both shout, and Ali asks him to stop the car. She gets out of the car and starts walking faster. She hears all men's thoughts at the same time, which makes her uncomfortable. On arriving at the office, she tells her assistant that she needs help. Brandon wants to book a psychiatrist, but Ali rejects it, saying she can't handle doctors. She tells him that she can hear only men's thoughts, including his, Brandon's. He questions her about whether she had a drink last night or did anything unusual. Then she remembers the psychic sister who made her drink tea. Later that day, they go to see the psychic sister. During the conversation, Ali says that she can hear men's thoughts and wants to get rid of them. The psychic sister says to just calm down and use this ability at her workplace. This opens her mind, and she thanks the sister for this gift. At the office, she learns that her colleague is having a party and that she was not invited. In the elevator, she coincidentally meets her neighbor, whom she likes. She begins to hear his thoughts and knows that he likes her too and wants to kiss her. They start talking, and Ali suddenly hugs and kisses him. During a meeting, her colleague presents the presentation to Jamal and his father, which they don't like. When they are about to leave the room, Ali stands up and starts to talk to them since she knows what is on their minds. She convinces Jamal to continue working with them and makes her colleagues look like fools. While walking, she happens to see Will and his son coming to her office. Ali invites them to the game, but Jamal's father says that she doesn't understand family values since she is not a family woman. Hearing that, an idea pops into her mind, and she says she will bring her family. She calls Will and his son and starts introducing them. They talk and say goodbye. After they leave, Will tells her that he visited her to return the license she left at his place. Ollie comes to know that Will's wife passed away and questions him about not telling her before. He replies, saying that she was in a rush and didn't give him a chance to speak. She also invites them to the game, and he agrees to it. At the game, Ollie is under pressure because her boss keeps asking her about her fake family. But she feels relieved when they show up. They start acting strangely in front of Jamal's father. To avoid suspicion, she tells Will to go get a drink. The next morning, Will and Ben meet Ollie's father. While discussing signing the contract with Jamal for tomorrow, Will says that knowing a man's mind is not the same as knowing what's in his heart. They have a conversation, and Ollie's father shares how he raised Ollie all by himself. Later, they toast to fatherhood and have a good time together. The next morning at the office, Ollie and her colleagues see Jamal and his father on TV giving a press conference about withdrawing from the NBA draft because some friends from China are currently offering 3 times the rookie NBA deal. This makes Ollie's boss angry. He tells Ollie that he will fire her, blaming her for losing Jamal. It happens that Will comes to visit Ollie, and her boss tells Will about their fake marriage. Will also finds out that Ollie was just using him and his son to get Jamal to sign the contract, but she didn't succeed. This makes Will angry, and he asks her not to contact them anymore and to stay away from them. Later that day, Ollie goes to meet the psychic sister, wanting to return the gift she received. The psychic sister says that with power comes the responsibility to tell the truth and asks Ollie, "Have you been telling the truth?" They start to pray together. At the wedding ceremony, we see Ollie drinking wine when Brandon comes to talk to her. Ollie starts to hear men's thoughts again and realizes that her friend's fiancé is cheating on her friend. She intervenes and tells everyone about the groom's affair. This creates chaos, and Mari slaps him. When Sierra tries to stop Ollie, she tells Sierra that she has problems in her own house and reveals that her husband is having a physical relationship with his golf buddy, Lewis. This makes Sierra mad, and everyone at the church is surprised by the news. A fight breaks out inside the church because of this breaking news, and Ollie is hit by a flower vase, which causes her to lose consciousness. At the hospital, when the doctor speaks to her, Ollie realizes that she no longer hears men's thoughts. The next day, while talking to her father, he asks about Will, but she replies that he cut contact with her, and she doesn't blame him for that. Her father apologizes if he had taught her the wrong lessons, saying all he ever wanted was for her to be tough and strong. When talking to Brandon, Ollie informs him that she doesn't have the power anymore and apologizes for her behavior. This makes Brandon feel good, and they exchange smiles. Ollie goes to Jamal to talk about basketball and learns that he wants to win the championship and celebrate it with the people he grew up with. She advises him, saying, "Many people will come and give you advice about what you should do, but you should listen to yourself. Forget about what is in your mind and focus on what's in your heart." When Ollie's friends are having food at a restaurant, she arrives uninvited. They don't want her to sit with them because she ruined their lives. Ollie says she loves all of them and doesn't want their lives to be ruined. She tells them that they mean so much to her and that she needs them because she loves them. At the NBA draft, we see Jamal is back with Ollie, and his father wants to work with her to ensure Jamal has an amazing career. In the meeting, Ollie Davis gets promoted by her boss, and everyone claps for her. She thanks them and says that all she ever wanted was to be a part of this boys' club, but now she doesn't want to be a part of it. She announces that she wants to compete and win on her own terms now. She reveals that she is going to open her new agency, leaving everyone shocked. This makes Nick angry, and her partner turns out to be her colleague. She leaves the room with her partner. Ollie says that she wants to employ Brandon as a new agent. This overwhelms Brandon, who asks for permission to pick her up and spin her around. When his friends ask what happened, Brandon breaks the news about becoming an agent, and they are all happy. During Ben's birthday, Ollie asks for forgiveness and a second chance. He reminds her that it's a third chance. He agrees to forgive her, but on one condition. He needs to know everything she is thinking and that she must always tell the truth, no matter how hard. They hug and smile at the same time. The movie ends with all 3 of them walking in the park. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe for more videos.